Hello, Commander.
Hello, everybody. Witt here one more time with another mission for Yankee Tango, or at least the few members of the team that didn't get wounded on our last mission. You can see we've got another jailbreak mission coming up. And I mentioned before when we did the first one how important these were to be able to get our operatives. But you'll notice that we have a rookie here and a rookie here, and then a resistance personnel. So we only get one person to go to work in the Haven, but the other two are actually soldiers that we are going to rescue from this prison. It's a pretty good mission length, 7 days, 21 hours. Again, it's a long extraction timer. This may be kind of a long mission. We'll try to hurry. The problem that we're facing with this is that's the only remaining members of Yankee Tango not either hospitalized or training. I sent Sophia off to officer training school. Figured to take that opportunity while everyone else was injured to get her training ready and get the squad up to speed before we took a mission. I have two other squads, of course, that we've been using. But you can see Yankee Tango is the only one available. Now, they did level up. Everybody leveled up on the last mission. And so that was nice. They've gained a little bit of skill, a little bit of ability in that sense. We were able to give Beth another Overwatch skill called Covering Fire, which it will be nice for her Overwatch. And then we also gave Silk Shadow Step, so she does not trigger Overwatch when she runs or passes in front of an enemy. So they both have improved, but two people could not do this mission. Well, maybe they could, I don't know, but I'd really rather take a squad. So what we're going to do is we're just going to load up with all the other folks that we... here's Caitlin. Oh, sorry, she's wounded still. Here is Jamie Stewart. And you can see she has a primary weapon pistol. She's a gunslinger style there. It's a new modded class. And who else can we get here? Daphne Cohen, Grenadier. We'll just grab everybody that we can. Headed down to the rookies. Stacy Kane, she's a samurai, so she's a primary swordsman. Another modded class. And then it looks like we get down to the rookies. Let's see, yeah. So we'll have to take some rookies with us. So we'll just grab them here. There's Natalia Volkova. That puts us at 5 days, 23 hours, and I think we could probably grab one more rookie to take with us. There we go. So let's grab Duncan here. Duncan Wallace. So that puts us at 7 days, 11 hours. We're under the infiltration estimation. We should really get to 100 and some %. Let's take a really quick look at the new characters we're adding here. This is Lieutenant Corporal Jamie Cowgirl Stewart. You can see she's pretty fast. She needs to be, of course, with a pistol and with a 70 aim. She's got some abilities here. Some of these are new. For example, Pistolero. She does 1 additional damage with pistols. So this is a modded class where she just uses she's a gunslinger and she uses the pistol as a primary weapon. And we'll see how that goes when we get into the game. She is 28 years old, a native of San Antonio. She worked the rodeo circuit until the sport was shut down by Advent. So she took her complaints to Advent and was arrested as a dissident and a traitor. So not a good choice on her part. She escaped custody with the help of a handful of resistance soldiers, worked closely with them since. You'll notice that she's got a couple of nice sort of Texas tattoos going on here, which is kind of cool. And she is actually from the Republic of Texas, this flag here. And so apparently Texas decided to split off from the U.S., which probably didn't help them much when the aliens showed up. Country of origin is Republic of Texas, so that's Jamie. So she's got run and gun. She also has holo target. That's her secondary weapon there. And she has quick draw now, which fires her pistol for the first shot, doesn't end her turn. So we'll see how she does. Pistol doesn't do a lot of damage, but her mobility and her ability to run and gun and so forth helps a lot. We already know Silk and Double Tap. Over here we have Lance Corporal Cohen, Daphne Cohen, aka Knockout. She is from England, you can see, and she's a straight grenadier, so nothing unusual about that. She's 18 years old. She would not run from a fight if her backside was on fire. Originally one of the non-military recruits, the XCOM project. So she was just a rookie, but on a number of occasions she has stayed behind to help the wounded and unconscious soldiers back to the Sky Ranger, which has endeared her to the other soldiers. She disdains support grenades, believing a bigger bang means more dead aliens. Most of the time she is right. So she carries, as you can see here, a lot of frag grenades on her, strictly frag grenades in her loadout. And we'll see how Daphne can do. Looks like this is one of the pre-gen characters I took into a mod. It looks like they've chosen UK English 3 for her, which I think is one of the accented English ones.
Move, roger that.
Seems like that was
10-4, solid copy.
Yeah, that sounds more
Already
Irish
there.
to me. So let's grab her a more British English. Let's try one of these.
Rock and roll. Acknowledged, roger.
All right, that sounds a little more British, so we don't think she's actually from Ireland. So our fifth character here is Stacy Kane. Stacy she's a samurai class. It's a modified class, and she just uses a samurai blade as her primary weapon. I've given her a pistol as a sidearm because one thing about having a primary weapon as a sword, you cannot go on to Overwatch. You have no ranged attacks whatsoever. She's not a very good shot here, as you can see, but she does have pretty high mobility. Of course, she has some standard shinobi-style attacks, but she does get this one that gives her a +3 damage and +10 hit with melee weapons, and so that does give her a little boost as far as her abilities go. Country of origin, probably the US there. She's 24 years old. Mixed heritage, Fireball excels in combat. She is fearless, so we had to play her as fearless. She was found holed up in the desert southwest. Raiding Advent Caravan single-handedly has become one of XCOM's top resistance fighters. She disdains most firearms, instead relying on blades, packs a pistol for those rare moments she can't get to her target, but otherwise perfectly willing to charge headlong into battle with nothing but steel. So we need to use her as a fearless melee fighter, which, you know, is likely to get her killed, but that's the way the game goes. So we gave her some smoke on her loadout, try to protect her a little bit. Our first of our rookies here, this is Natalia Volkova, also known as Defiant. And again, not a great shot, but pretty high mobility here, so hopefully we'll see if we can't get her moving. I think she'd make a nice assaulter, maybe. Somebody to back up Tariq when he's out, like now, for example. So she's from the Ukraine right there. She's 25 years old. She was born into a family of influential Advent loyalists. Her whole life she was told the aliens acted in humans' best interest. But without warning, Advent kidnapped and killed every member of her family for reasons unknown. So she realized she was living a lie, and now she's out for blood. So she's just a rookie, nothing special to say at this point. We'll just see how she performs and then go from there. And our last rookie here is Duncan Wallace. So Duncan, still again not great stats. I think that's why they're still rookies. I just didn't use them early on in the game. He's from Scotland, however, and he's 41 years old. He fought in the First War as a recruit for XCOM. He's one of the first tactical units in the British Isles to be disbanded following the capitulation. It didn't stop him. He continued his own war on the slums of the outskirts of Advent's new cities. A natural leader, he's often seen marching around the Avenger with a reassuring smile for the newer recruits. He's tough, but sometimes loose with orders because he knows his men and women are simply the best. He might end up another officer. Like I said, I've got 2 other squads besides Yankee Tango that are fighting the war, so we may end up putting him in charge of one of the other, making him a support character and put him in charge of one of the other squads, Alpha or Bravo squad. All right, that's the guys we got today. Those is the folks we're taking. All right, well, at least it's not nighttime. We can maybe see what we're doing. We've read this before. We know that we're going in to pick up some resistance prisoners. There's 1, 2, those 2 are the rookies, I think, and 3. Oh, and 4. Okay, good. And our evac is not far from here, so we should be able to clear evac. Sort of, if we go this way, we can clear the evac area as we go, and then hit the prison cells, and then work our way back to the evac without worry about too many more bad guys between them and us. Of course, we may by that point be drawing in reinforcements. I don't know, but it's better than going, halfway across the map and then continuing and running into another pod somewhere. So that'll be nice. All right. So here we are with a couple members of Yankee Tango and friends, all of their fellow workers here, fellow soldiers. But as usual, let's start off with Silk. She is our normal stealth scout. So it looks like we can probably just get her to there, get a good view of the surrounding terrain here.
We've got company.
All right, so surveillance drones, they move a lot. He's facing the other way right now, which means he may be headed the other way, but they have a tendency to move and reveal us. So I don't really want to leave Silk clear up here in case he comes back this way, so I think let's pull her out of what should be his area of operations here, or see if we can even get her up onto the other building. Let's try that.
Okay, moving out.
That way she can really get a good look at that landing area. And then when she's done, we'll move her up here in the corner and get another look. Okay. All right, we got to remember who's who here. Okay, Daphne Knockout, she's our grenadier, and she's got a decent weapon on her, so let's pull her up here, put her on Overwatch.
Acknowledged.
Now, Stinger is our katana wielder, so she really needs to be more up close. As I said before, she doesn't really have any good weapons for Overwatch. She has a pistol, but that doesn't do a whole lot. So I think we'll move her up here with, well, there's a place to get her up there, so. All right, let's leave her back here then for the time being. We'll get her up here with her pistol. And put her on pistol Overwatch, which is not her forte, but it does give her a shot if she gets revealed. So here's her pistol shot, 51%, but only does 1 to 3 damage. Of course, this drone has 2 points of armor, so she's either going to do 0 or 1 damage. Now she does have a knife throwing ability here, and that does more damage. That's the big knife on her hip, but still not that great, 24%. But we'll put her on pistol Overwatch.
Don't worry about me.
Just because. Okay, our pistolier is in a very similar boat.
Sounds good to me.
Leave her right up here too. And I'll show you her pistol shot. So here she's got 64%, does 2 to 5, so that's a little bit better than Stinger, than our Samurai. Defiant is a rookie. And we'll just pull her down here and put her on Overwatch.
All right.
And Duncan is a rookie. We'll pull him down here somewhere. There we go. Put him on Overwatch. And of course, Double Tap can move about as far as she wants and still go on Overwatch. Looks like oddly she can't get up here without triggering being seen there. I'm not sure why that is. But let's set her up. Yeah, let's set her up over here.
Got it.
And then we'll put these 2 on Overwatch.
All right.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Yeah, turned around, coming back. So it looks like we're going to have to take that out. if we're going to get anywhere, which is kind of too bad. I really wanted to get closer to this before we were revealed. But we do have a ton of times. Wow, 22 turns, so even once we're revealed, we can still go slow. Let's take a peek over the other edge of the building, see what else we might be triggering.
It's getting crowded over here.
So there's a group. They're quite a ways away, it looks like. They might hear our gunfire, though. We don't have silencers on many of our weapons. All right, let's take this drone out before it discovers us, because it will. I think she can probably take it down pretty readily. So we did give some, like there's a PCS that we put onto Beth, so hyperreactive pupils. So she gets a 10 aim if she misses on her first shot. So I've given some people, not many of them here, most of them were in Yankee Tango. I've given some of the soldiers some better weapons and so forth. But let's try our, see what our samurai could do. 73%, and she would probably kill it. So let's give her a shot. Since she doesn't have Overwatch, we'll let her use up her main weapon. Hope we can take that one out.
So that's bad, right?
Yeah, that's kind of bad. Okay. So she did what she's good at. And because that's she must have discovered another pod here. It looks like she's got another action. Oh no, that's the, if she gets a kill, she gets an action. And we'll want her to be close enough to be able to get these guys when they activate, but we don't want her close enough to actually activate them. So let's bring her up.
Okay.
Full cover. I noticed they had very nice animations for these characters, like when she's standing still, you can see her there using that weapon as a primary weapon, and yet, you know, when she runs, she's still holding it like a long arm, which is too bad. I wish it was I wish there was a little better variety there. Okay, she'll get revealed there, so let's just pull up here.
Affirmative.
And we'll bring all these guys forward now.
Acknowledged.
She's got, you can see here, Jamie Stewart, our gunslinger. She's got a huge range. You can see how far out here she could run. And she has run and gun. So her mobility is definitely her strength in this case. We will not activate run and gun just yet. Let's just get her up somewhere where she can use her skills. I wonder if maybe we ought to just put her right up here with Silk for the time being.
Moving.
Yeah. And then our rookies, we'll just run them up all the way.
On my way.
Don't have anything special going on. Wow, his movement is quite a bit less than hers. Yeah. None of them are in very good position. She is, of course, still concealed. Again, that is her strength, so let's bring her up and see what else she can see. Alright, so just those three. Okay, put her on Overwatch.
I'm watching for them. On Overwatch.
And then we'll bring everybody up, get them ready, and we'll take on this squad. So they're nicely bunched up for a grenade. Not sure I want to quite go the grenade route yet. Bring Silk over here so that we can kind of look over this direction, make sure that we're not seeing anybody else over here. And we'll just leave her hang there for the time being. Double tap. I don't think that these guys can get much closer without actually revealing themselves.
Moving out.
She can't hit anything from there, but if she moves forward, she'll reveal. So, okay, our rookies can. Oh, I'm sorry, this is our grenade launcher, our grenadier. Let's grab our rookies and see how much closer we can get them first. Right there.
I'm game.
And maybe, well, we really want him to be able to fire. Okay, so put him on Overwatch.
Moving to Overwatch.
And we'll put her on Overwatch.
All right.
Okay. Be nice if we could get a grenade up on these guys, but it looks like they're going to see us no matter where we go, unless we can get her over here somewhere. And so here's about as far as she's going to get, but I don't.
Acknowledged.
Not convinced that she's going to be able to get a grenade up there. Let's look. Nope. All right, put her on Overwatch.
Acknowledged.
Stacy, we want her closer, but she can't really get any closer. I guess we can pull up here. And we'll put her on pistol Overwatch, though it's pointless. And same thing here. I just don't think we can really get any closer. No, we could use her to, we could activate run and gun. We could run her up here and probably peg one of them, but she is low enough level. She doesn't have anything like face off, so she wouldn't get more than one shot. So in the meantime, we'll bring her up to this corner, which would be nice to have a sniper up there in that corner.
All dressed up and no place to go.
So we got Yankee Tango OGs here. We got Silk and Double Tap, trying to figure out what we need to do with them. These guys will probably move again. I don't know where they're going to go. She only has smoke. She doesn't have a regular grenade, and of course Beth's never going to make it with one. Could run her up here. She'd automatically get Overwatch, but let's put her on Overwatch right now, and let's see what they do.
They cross my path, they die.
So they're moving closer. Oh, there we go. Now let's hope they come forward, move into the Overwatch range of a couple of our other folks there. Our rookies, our Grenadier, our Pistolier.
They're moving around the side.
Any bright ideas?
All right, not bad. Okay, he is on Overwatch. We need to take that out before we move anybody. We'll see if Beth can get a shot at him. Why not? 42%. Let's try it. All right, her hyper-reactive pupils should kick in.
Come on!
And now she'll have 52%. Let's try it again. Oh, 2 misses in a row. I'm so sorry, Beth.
Not good.
Yeah, that's all right. We don't have Tariq here to trigger the Overwatch shot. She will trigger Overwatch if she runs. Who's she got a shot on? This guy? All right, well, let's take it. Nice.
Kill the bastard.
Not so bad with just a pistol. Can she get there with a grenade? No. All right, well, one of our rookies is going to have to run the gamut. So we'll use Natalia. She is defiant. So
Right.
let's hope she doesn't get taken out.
Why are they still alive?
Nice. All right, she can get a grenade in on him.
Shove it up your ass!
And now he has no cover. Poor guy, I feel so bad for him. So let's go ahead and let, well, let's give it to her if we can. It's not a bad shot, 65. It's a miss. I was going to say, let's give it to our other gunner, our other rookie. So we'll grab Duncan, run him up, no cover.
On the move.
Because, you know, they're rookies, they're not smart. They just run where they can. And that's a good deal. Okay,
Hostile target down.
now we'll Overwatch everybody else and keep moving. So, pull up to here,
Roger.
Overwatch,
Roger.
pull her up to here, and then
Right.
pistol, Overwatch,
Anytime now.
and Silk, bring her up here
I'll check it out.
just to keep scouting. So let's see, the prison cell is probably, yeah, it's in this building, but I have no idea what the interior looks like. We had to blow a hole in the wall last time, if you remember. There's doors right there. She could get in, it looks like. Otherwise, if she goes through the glass, she'll end up she'll shatter the glass and then she'll remove her concealment. So we really don't want that. So let's open up the doors.
I'll check it out.
Go ahead and activate Ghost Walker. It will reduce her detection by 25% on her. Just in case there's some bad guys in here, it'll give her a little better chance of not being spotted. So it looks like she's got to go around this way. Man, I don't know how to get, so I'm going to have to use another grenade again. Or just, well, there's a door right there. Okay, let's hope that she can get there without being spotted. Okay. So the rest of these guys, then we're just gonna run them up here.
Rock and roll.
We need to get this party started, so just run. Stinger
As
can, of
opposed to
course,
taking our time.
run a long ways. Cowgirl, both of these modded classes. Whoops, both of these modded classes, very, very high mobility, and so
Hang on, sugar.
they need it, of course, to get up close, but.
Come on.
Copy
It
that.
sure does come in handy when we're making these kinds of advances here.
Will do. Got it covered. I suppose I do owe you that much.
All right, nothing over here, it looks like. Another door over here.
You bet. If you say so.
Heading out.
So I'm moving a lot of these guys into position for an Overwatch move, but I didn't put them on Overwatch just yet.
Acknowledged.
So we're going to let Stinger open the door, and then we'll put
Okay.
our Gunslinger on Overwatch and our Grenadier
Acknowledged.
on Overwatch, and we'll put our Rookie on Overwatch, and it will bring Double Tap up and make sure she is also on Overwatch.
Getting it done.
Well, I guess she won't go on Overwatch till the end of the turn, but that's okay. We'll put her up here anyway. Okay. Okay, let's open this door. Well, look at that.
Without the introduction of human DNA, these creatures once operating under the guise of thin men now show their true form. A purely reptilian species.
No reason for them to hide. The aliens don't need an infiltration unit anymore.
I didn't really expect to find a whole pod right behind the door. What do we got? Stinger has got her shot left, so I would say let's try to chop that Viper. And we'll do it from here. She'll have a little bit of cover from this guy over here. Yep, not quite good enough. Now I don't think anybody else has got any shots left, right? Right. Okay, we could shut the door. But if we shut the door, of course, then we leave Stinger 2 all by herself. So we're gonna bring Beth up here. I don't think she's had her. Did she get an overshot? I mean, an Overwatch shot? I can't remember.
Moving to designated position.
Probably everybody did. But we're gonna bring everybody in.
Yeah.
She probably did not get an Overwatch shot. Put her here.
Acknowledged. Of course.
Well, clearly somebody's gonna get hurt, but
Moving to position.
it's the best we can do. So I doubt there's another group in here, since I think that I think that Jamie Stewart here can see, has a line of sight on everybody, so we're going to go ahead and open this door. And then we'll take her move and bring her up. Just to get her closer to the field of play here.
Come get some.
All right.
Pacified.
Yeah,
Could be
that's
something
great.
on this one.
Well, I knew somebody was going to take something on that round. That's okay. She'll be okay. Her armor absorbed that 1 point of damage, and we'll just have to just take out that. Who we got here that can take a shot on her? Oh, she can take a pistol shot. Why not? Nice.
Oh, I'm liking this.
Okay, not all bad. So this did not turn out half bad, I gotta say. We'll leave her in
I need to
Overwatch.
stay focused.
In fact, we'll put most everybody here in
Good copy.
Overwatch.
Moving on target.
Oh, she needs to reload. Well, that was a mistake on my
That
part.
doesn't look like something you'd use to help someone, does it?
Yeah, not so much.
Reloaded.
All right, we've also got to get back
Roger.
to the reinforcement zone. I mean, to the evac zone, and we've got reinforcements going to be coming in. So I'm going to start pulling
Acknowledged.
some of these folks back. We'll leave our close combat people in here. I think we can actually get Silk up to this door and get it
You
open.
know more about this than I do.
I think that'll break her cover, but I don't really, at this point, don't
I'd
care.
rather just kill it.
Oh, very nice. So we get some alien alloys out of the mission. Nice job, Silk.
I can't move.
Okay, we'll pull our rookies back out, get them ready to escort back to
Alright.
the evac zone.
Good.
I'm going to go ahead and I won't put him on Overwatch just yet. I'm just going to get him out here. He doesn't have as good a movement
Good to go.
as Natalia does. So we'll just get him out here kind of as far as we can. And here are our civilians. So kind of keep them covered, or in cover a little, covered. I'm not really anticipating that there are any bad guys yet unless we get the reinforcement transport coming in. We'll use Stinger to pick up this
Sure.
loot over here.
I can live with that.
Yeah, I don't really want to run her out that way. I'm going to leave her right there on pistol Overwatch.
Oh, I'll be ready, all right.
She can keep her eye out the door. I hate to have guys coming in from that side without us knowing it. So we'll run Silk as far as she can, as far as we can. We can
Let's
really
do
just gotta
this.
hightail it to the evac zone and hope we get there before that reinforcement transport shows up. I'm not convinced that we're gonna make it. It's kind of a long haul to get over there. Right there. So we got to get across this area to this drain pipe and up the pipe. So we'll see. Looks
Roger.
like it'll take us about 3 turns, and I just don't know if we're gonna make it, but we'll see.
As opposed to taking our time?
Hell,
No problem.
Recovered.
Trying to get our civilians out there as far as our soldiers, but they just don't have the same movement. So we just run them up here to the window. Now remember, 2 of those are future soldiers. So looking forward to some of these. I think it's Reaver here and Victor here, these 2. So we'll see these 2 maybe in some future missions. We'll clean up this guy's green hair. I'm not a big fan of green hair, but hopefully we'll see them soon
Already there.
on the battlefield.
Overwatch.
All right, let's get Duncan up the pipe and out of the way so he's not blocking everything. And let's put these guys up against the wall here. I don't know where reinforcements might arrive, but this will give him a real good field of fire in all directions, really.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Beth, we'll just move her as far as we can.
Roger that.
Knockout, we could get up there, but I just think not yet. So there's some good heavy cover right there.
Rock and roll.
Stinger, ditto.
Move along, don't waste time.
I think Jamie's probably going to be in the same boat. We'll put her up here with
Come on.
our samurai. And then let's see if we can get our other rookie up top. Yeah, we'll put her right there.
Reason enough for me.
Okay. Well, civilians, now you get to cross this vast open space, which is probably right when the aliens will drop reinforcements down, and they'll probably land right here. Silk, usually first, today last.
This stuff is heavy, you know.
Something moved over there.
Interesting.
On Overwatch.
I thought we had cleared that area. Of course, that's why earlier I said I was going to keep Stinger over here looking out this door, wherever the door went. Right here, I think. No, deeper. Anyway, yeah, right there. Anyway, because I always go, oh yeah, I must have done it. Yay! And then, nope, bad guys show up.
Okay, I'm going.
So we'll put her up there and put her on Overwatch. We'll get double tap. Can't quite make it up. Let's put her there.
Double time.
Knockout, we can put her up here.
Acknowledged.
And we'll put her on Overwatch. Stinger we'll have to put on pistol Overwatch, so we'll leave her
Good.
down low. And pistol Overwatch is okay for Jamie.
Yeah.
She likes that. Alright, so Overwatch Defiant.
Easy enough.
Overwatch
Acknowledged.
Daphne. Pistol Overwatch
Smart.
on Stinger. Pistol Overwatch
Certainly.
on our cowgirl. Overwatch
Got
Duncan.
it covered.
And can we get anybody out of here? Not yet. Alright, well. Yeah, we can get a couple. Well, one. Two. All right, well, that's half. So even if we just get wiped out, at least we got half our mission accomplished. And I just don't think we're going to
Status
see...
confirmed. We've secured a civilian contact.
I just don't think we're going to see reinforcements before we get out of here. Yep. Okay. So
I suppose I do owe you that much.
let's get out of here.
Got it covered.
Acknowledged.
So just for propriety's sake, we need to be sure and get our civilians out on the first batch here. So Zhang Li Zhao and Reaver, where did he go? I passed him. Right there. All right, let's get these guys out of here. Excellent.
Status confirmed. We've secured a civilian contact.
No problem.
And then our brave rookies
Heading out.
and our gunslinger.
All right.
And that is it. Hey, well, that was a way better
Been a hell of a
jailbreak
ride, hasn't it?
than our first one. I liked it being where I could see better. We had better terrain. Our squad was
Status
bigger.
confirmed. Mission accomplished.
So that adds now one or two more resistance workers to the area and a couple of more soldiers. So I'm very happy with that. I think that both Beth and Monique did a fine job, but I think everybody else did great too. Even our rookies came through. So there's a nice introduction for you to some of the other modded classes. And again, as I've said many times, maybe you'll see some of these soldiers in future missions. Hopefully Yankee Tango can get a rotation to rest so that we can get everybody healed up and get Sophia through officer training. I did get her to second lieutenant, and then we were still waiting on this infiltration, so we got her. She's training for first lieutenant right now, and so we'll get to see her in her role as officer hopefully in the next mission. So hope you enjoyed it. As always, like the video. It helps me a lot when you like it. And if you enjoyed it and you'd like to see more, subscribe if you want to be notified when I post new videos. And please always leave a comment if you're always I can't even talk. Leave a comment there so we can visit. Okay. And so leave a comment if you get a chance. That's it for me. This is Witt signing off with Yankee Tango, saying stay tuned for future adventures.